Hi there, time for another Match Attax video. This time we've got the 2017-18 Extra collection. We're going to do a binder update video. I think we need 11 or 12 cards to complete. Most of those are limited editions, and I don't know if anyone else has had any luck finding any of the bronze limited editions that you don't get in the multi-packs or the tins. But the two that you can only get exclusively in the packets, the Company and the Sanchez bronze, haven't been able to find any of those, and as of yet haven't found anyone else who's actually found any of those as well. So maybe there's a problem with the packets and tops, haven't released them yet. But obviously what we normally do, obviously we've got the binder and the cover here. Something that they've done differently this year, so they've not actually listed the limited editions, but they've actually listed the captain cards, which are the cards that you have to buy the mega tin for. So you can see the MT C, which is obviously mega tin captain, obviously 1 to 20. What they have done previously is that they've considered the mega tin cards not to be part of the collection, and the limited editions have been part of the collection. But now for this set, apparently according to what I've seen, people have responses from Topps for the limited edition cards aren't now considered part of the collection, but obviously they now consider the captains to be part of the collection because they're on the list here. So a little bit of conflicting opinions and a different way of doing things. Obviously make of that as you will. Again, you've obviously seen enough of our videos now to know that obviously we don't put the cards in the binder, we put them in the Ultra Pro covers to keep everything better, and obviously we can make sure everything fits nicely. So if we have a look at the new cards, we've got the update cards here. We've got Cook, Wilson, Elneny, Wilshere, Maitland-Niles and Rossignol, Hunemeyer, Charlotto and Pope. Obviously the update cards are players who were already at the club but didn't feature in the 17 cards that were printed originally, and obviously they featured during the season, so they've added them in to the collection. And we've got Long, Berg, Goodmanson and Wells, Christensen, Zappacosta and Speroni, Tompkins, Kelly and Sacco. There's 64 of these update cards. We've got Kenny, Vlasic and Balassi, Nias, Hodegonaj, Billing, Sabiri, Dragovic and Chilwell. Then we've got Gomez, Alexander-Arnold and Clavan, Solanke, Delph and Foden, Darmian, Smalling and Rojo, Young, Lingard and Mbemba, Gamez, Hayden and Højbjerg, McQueen, Cameron and Afellay, Van der Horn, Ki Sung-Young, Dyer, Walker-Peters, Sissoko and Lamela, Cavasili, Firmino and Mariappa. And the final, oh no, not onto the final page quite yet. Then we've got Wag, Decor and Ziegler, Carrillo, Gibbs and Burke, Field, Chadley and Masuaku. And the final update card here we have is Rice for West Ham. Then we've got new signing cards. Obviously they are exactly what they say, players that have been bought in the January transfer window and added to the squads. We've got Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang and Lockdia, Joa, Lennon and Nkudu, Emerson, Barkley and Giroud, Mangala, Walker and Tosin, Congolo, Pritchard and Silva, Van Dijk, Laporte and Sanchez, Kennedy, Slimani and Carrillo, Bauer, Staphylides and Ndai, King, Ayew and Mora. Then we've got Delafeu, Ndong and Sturridge, and finally João Mario and Hugill. Then we've got the extra boost cards. You can see some of this, or one of the stats on each player is now in gold, so that means that their stat has been increased from what the original rating was in the main collection, usually by 5 points. So we've got Sermon, Monreal and Ramsey, Proper, Tarkovsky and Wood, Willian, Fabregas and Milivojevic. Obviously these players are usually picked based on their form during the season. They don't just randomly add 5 points, they obviously do it based on, they think that obviously the rating should be higher based on their performances so far in the season. And they've got Loftus-Cheek, Pickford and Lossell, Schindler, Gray, Okazaki, Chan, Firmino and Otamendi. Silva, Jones and Rashford. Lascelles, Ritchie and Romeu. Butland, Crouch and Abraham. They've got Davis, Winks and Richarlison. And then Hegazi and Lanzini. Then we've got record breaker cards. We've got Jermaine Defoe there for his 200th career league goal. And we've got Ramsey for 50th goal for Arsenal. Hemed with scores in Brighton's first Premier League win. And we've got Rooney for 200th Premier League goal. Mooney for scores in Huddersfield's first Premier League win. Jamie Vardy for 100th career league goal. Then we've got Van Dijk for the most expensive defender in world football. And then Aguero, we've got the highest scoring non-European player in Premier League history. And then Peter Crouch, we've got most headed goals in Premier League history. Then we've got Harry Kane with most goals in a calendar year. Then we've got Son for highest scoring Asian player in Premier League history. And then we've got Gareth Barry for most appearances in Premier League history, which is a pretty incredible achievement. And then we've got Magic Moment cards. We've got Charlie Daniels there for incredible goal against Manchester City. Mustafi for scores in Arsenal's win over local rivals Tottenham. And we've got Gross, double earns first Premier League victory for Brighton. And we've got Sam Vokes, Magic Moment, for 2 against Chelsea on the opening day. And then Alonso for late winner against Spurs. Zaha we have for winning goal against Chelsea. And then Rooney for scores from the halfway line. Depotre for scores in 2-1 victory over Manchester United. And then Jamie Vardy for classy chip against Spurs. And then finally, to be honest, we're running out of time. I'm going to be here all day, so we'll just go through the players. We've got Mane, Silva and Lingard. Atsu, Buffal and Hesse. Narsingh, Kane and Cleverley. And finally Johnny Evans and Arnautovic. And then we've got the man of the match cards. There's 2 of these per team. We've got Daniels and Defoe, Kolasinac, Ozil, Dunk and March, Hendrick, Cork and Courtois. We've got Kante, Dan and Townsend, Rooney, Calvert-Lewin and Mui, Depotre, Maguire and Mahrez. And then we've got Oxlade-Chamberlain, Mane and Walker. And we're actually missing one, also card number MA22. So if anyone has that, please drop us a message and we'll be happy to trade. We've got De Gea and Matic. And we've got Marino, Hosselu and Buffal. And then we've got Charlie Austin. And then we're also missing MA29, which I think should be a Stoke player. So again, drop us a message if you've got that. And we've got Choupo-Moting, Fabianski, Fer and Sanchez. And then we've got Ali and Firmino, and then we're missing again another Watford player there. And then missing a West Brom player, but then we've got Gibbs, Masuaku and Arnautovic. And then onto the hat-trick heroes. There's 5 of these, and again we're missing number 1 and number 3. So again, if you've got those, please drop us a message. And then we've got Morata, Aguero and Harry Kane. Then the limited editions, there's 5 limited editions, obviously gold, silver and bronze for each. So we've got Sanchez gold and silver, but missing the bronze. We've got Kane gold and bronze, but missing the silver. We have all 3 of the Salah cards. And we've got Company gold, but again we need the silver and the bronze. And Thierry Henry gold, but we need again the silver and the bronze. Then there's 300 clubs in this collection. We've got Van Dijk, Sterling and Morata. Obviously Van Dijk with defensive 100 rating, and Sterling and Morata with 100 for attack. Then we've got the captain cards, obviously 1 per team. So we've got Francis, Mertesacker and Saltor, Heaton, Cahill and Punchin, Jagielka, Smith and Morgan, Henderson, Company and Carrick. Carrick obviously just recently announcing his retirement from football at the end of the season. Then we've got Lascelles, Davis and Shawcross, Rangel, Larice and Deeney, and then Evans and Noble. So that's obviously the complete collection. We're still, well, as much as we've got so far. Obviously we're still waiting for a few of the man of the match cards and obviously the limited editions, but like I say, as far as I'm aware, nobody seems to be able to get hold of at least the 2 that are exclusively available in packets. Please, again, like I say, drop us a message if you've got any cards that you can swap. As you can see, sort of everywhere around the room at the moment, we've got literally cards everywhere, so we've got more than enough that we can offer as swaps. So please drop us a message, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.